Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and I'm not quite sure what this video is yet. I am at home, it's Saturday, and I don't know why, I just have been feeling like I just want, not quiet, but I'm like, I think I kind of want to read. But then I'm also like, okay, well what am I going to read? And that's where I kind of draw a blank. I have my Kindle here and I have been reading The Fae Princes by Nikki St. Croix. It's the fourth and final book in the Vicious Lost Boys quartet. And I've really been enjoying it. So I don't know, it's just hard in this position. I feel like I can't like lay out, obviously. Like I just want to like veg. I wish that this lip wasn't here so that I could like fully get into the corner here. Brew and I have had a lot of change go on in the past 5-ish hours. We have added a new member to our family and she's very scared currently, so you will meet her in either later in this video or in a different video. I, just really wanted to get cozy. I was like, oh, like get the air mattress out again, and I'm like, if I do that every weekend, it's like not gonna be fun anymore. That's just gonna be like a lot of work. I don't want to do that. I think I'm just going to sit and read on my Kindle for a little bit, which I haven't done in a long time. At different points in my life, I've had like what I consider to be like perfect reading spots. And I don't know quite yet if this is one of them. I think like the vibes just aren't quite right now. I don't know. I also hate sunsets. This is a sunset that's taking too long. It's 5 p.m. I want the sun to go down. This sweater that I'm wearing right now is actually the first sweater that I ever made. Fun fact. And it's so bad. There's so many problems with it. I like put it on and I'm like, gosh, why don't I wear this more often? It was my first sweater. And I'm like, and then I put it on, I'm like, oh yeah, that's why. That's why. Yep, there it is. So in the neckline here, instead of, so this is actually the foundation chain up here, whereas normally I would put it now, if I were to remake this, I'd put it at the bottom here. I also like really messed up on the sleeves. If you notice, like, the way the stitches are going, that's not normally how I do my sleeves. Normally I would have them, going downwards so that they match. Just a lot going on currently. So I think I'm gonna throw my glasses on and just try and read for a little bit and see how that goes. Yeah, just join me on this vlog, subscribe to the channel, please. Let me know in the comments down below what you do to like set the perfect reading mood, or if you're just like, I can read anywhere, I don't need that, you're weird. Because also valid and fair, it's probably true. So, I'm just gonna get to reading and I will talk to you later. Okay, the sun finally went down a little bit, and of course my brain going a million miles a minute. I have like decided I want to do another tutorial, and I want to use this like little baby, it's called the mini bean stitch, and so I wanted to make sure that I could do it, and then I had to like size down for the yarn that I'm using. And then I had to try like decreasing on it because I think for this sweater it's going to have a V-neck on it. I'm very happy with the way that this turned out. It is 6:39 and I got up at like 5 this morning, so I am very tired right now. I'm like trying to contemplate what I want to do. I'm really excited about the prospect of this. This is going to be, 3 of the colors that will be in the new sweater, and then I'm gonna do something fun with the sleeves. I just wanted to try something kind of different. Like I'm trying to work on a fold over top. I don't know if I'll do a tutorial for that but I started that, and that's just going to be some ribbing. And then I'm also making again a pattern that I already made by, what was it, like Stitchberry Blog, I want to say is the name of it. And it's like just a very it's like a ribbed Henley sweater, like very, you know, simple and easy, and like that's not bad. I want to make one thing very clear, that that is like not a bad thing. I just, you know, trying to think outside the box more, especially since you know, my last sweater tutorial that just went live, pretty easy, very beginner friendly, and like while that's, you know, it's great to have those, there are also, you know, some more, like, I want to try different techniques and do different things and show you guys different things. So just, you know, I think that this next one will be really good though. I have no timeline though for what's going to happen with that one. It's very, like, the color story on it and everything is very spur of the moment. I think I'm gonna take off my makeup and go lay down. I do not see the point in being awake right now. Not in like a I'm depressed way, just in like a wow, I'm exhausted type of way. I adopted another cat today. I hate to be like, I didn't mean to. I went to an adoption event that had like same day adoptions. Like, I've been wanting another cat for a while. Brew needs a playmate, and I think I found the perfect one. I named her Oat Milk Shaken Espresso, and it's going to be Essie for short. So everyone in the comments, sound off, welcome Essie to the Tatey Creations Cafe family. Very excited to have her with me. She's hiding behind my bookshelves right now, and for bedtime tonight I'm going to take Brew into my bedroom with me, and like we're gonna bunker down so that Essie can spend the night roaming out here, use the litter box and stuff, because Brew will be fine. Yeah, I do think I'm just gonna go lay down and read. I'll probably finish this. Good morning. It is 8 o'clock. I woke up around 6:30 and then doom scrolled on my phone, and Brew and I cuddled for a bit, and then we, you know, switched places. Essie's in my bedroom now. She's checking everything out, and Brew is here. She seems to be doing a little bit better today. Essie is, you know, more of a mild-tempered cat. She's not quite as outgoing as Brew is. I finished The Fae Princes last night by Nikki St. Croix. It was so good, honestly. Like, so the first two books, while they're good, I think that they do a lot of like setup. And I think once we lean less into like the romance aspect and more into the plot, I think Nikki St. Croix is a really good author. Flew through the Vicious Lost Boys series. Honestly, I think I would like those in physical copies someday. I definitely do not have room for it right now, which honestly is like kind of the nice part about like Kindle Unlimited and reading on my Kindle. I can just read it, return it, and then move on. Because there have definitely been books where I've been like, yeah, I don't feel the need to own every single book I've ever read, but I do want like a library someday. I want a house. Oh my god. It's so funny. I have just recently realized that like I don't have baby fever in the same way that other people do. I have like house fever. I've got house fever like so bad. I'm just like, wow, I need to make enough money so that I can buy a house, have a garden, have a library, have a craft room, like all of these things that I want. Being in my mid-20s and wanting these things and not being able to have them is okay, because, you know, I'm still working out my life and trying to figure things out. And then I did read a bit more in A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I really like it. I don't know what it is. It's not that I don't like it. I think I'm just not putting enough time into it, if that makes sense. I'm on page 110, which I would still consider like kind of the beginning of the book, and like things are getting juicy, and so I just need to, you know, put more time into that. Morgan unraveled on YouTube just posted a new podcast episode, so I'm gonna watch that. I need to get some filming done today, and there's actually an event that I want to go to. So it's in conjunction with Tropes and Trifles and Twin Cities Pride. It's the Queer Rights Book Fair. Ootpils Brewery, and it's from 12 to 5 today. So I do think that I'm going to go to that, hang out, maybe I can meet some people, meet some new friends, and that's going to count as like one of my events. And I'm someone who, like, the week starts on Monday, so technically this is an event for this current week. I really need to start working on making balaclavas and getting that tutorial filmed. I don't know why I can't get myself to like do anything but this right now, and like watching YouTube. Like, getting myself to read last night, like, yes, I did have to like force myself to, but once I did, I was like having such a good time. Like, I'm really happy that I would like finish that book, even though, God, I wish those books were longer. It was really nice to get reading done and just like go to bed early. Like, I did end up, so I went and laid down at like 7, but I went to bed I think around like 10-ish. So it's not like I like fell asleep, but like just that relaxing in bed, that reading in bed, and like I had brew with me. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below, are you a morning person or are you a night owl? An early bird or a night owl? Because like I always used to say, like in high school and stuff, I was such an early bird. I would get up before everyone in my house. For most of my adult life, I've been a night owl. And I think that kind of coincides with, you know, my partying and drinking habits. And I'm not, like, I am not disparaging, like, those parts of my life that I was, like, having a ton of fun with my friends. That was the time to do that. But I think now as I'm, like, getting older, I'm like, wow, I love when I can just get up early and get stuff done and really enjoy these slow mornings. Like, it is so beautiful out here right now, and like I want to be able to do that, so I want to, you know, be able to enjoy that. Right, hi, this is the fit for the Swaco concert tonight. I'm leaving right at 4:30. I scheduled my Lyft because I don't want to deal with parking. There's like some parking at the venue, then there's also like pay to park things. It's also near the big university, like the University of Minnesota Twin Cities campus, and like I just don't want to deal with it. So this is a fit. I'm gonna wear my black Converse, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to do my fanny pack, which I think is what's gonna end up being a part of the fit. Here's a little bit closer look at the makeup. It's a little light for how tan I actually still am, but I mean, I'm mostly covered, so it's fine. I've actually been working a ton on boleros finally. I'm in crunch mode because, you know, I have this concert tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go to Commander Night, and so I have Thursday, and then I'm going out Friday, and then the markets are on Saturday and Sunday. So let me show you what I got so far. So we have a purple one, this very bright multicolored one, this one, this all red and black, and then this like red and white one. And now I'm working on this one, and we'll see if I get it done before the concert. I'm super, super, super excited. This is my first time going to a concert alone. There's a lot of things like around Varsity Theater too. It's not a sold out concert, and it's also not a very big venue. So it'll be interesting to kind of like see what's going on, what the vibe is. It's also very cold today. It is like in the 50s. When I woke up, it was like 35 degrees out. I love it, but also it's so cold in my apartment, but it's gonna jump up to the 70s again. So obviously I'm not gonna turn the heat on. Yeah, that's my life. I brought my space heater from my storage unit, so that's good. But yeah, also this black bolero I did make when I first started crocheting garments. And honestly, I think boleros are so good, especially if you maybe like are a little insecure about your arms. Like I am very insecure about like my shoulders. Actually, I feel like my shoulders are so big, and so wearing a bolero almost makes it easier for me to wear things that are like more tank top-esque. It just makes me feel more comfortable. Yeah, I definitely want to like make a new one of these, but this guy is still kicking. I've made other boleros. I don't use this like same construction because I gotta say I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it works and it looks great in photos, so can't really complain too much, right? So yeah, I will update you probably tomorrow, depending on how late the concert goes. It starts at 6, so I don't know. I don't know how late it's gonna go, but I am ready for a fun night. Hey guys, it is Thursday. I have my markets on Saturday and Sunday, and I am up to, I want to say 4 or 5 balaclavas for the week. I've just been so busy. I actually went on a date last night, which I will talk about in my next like dating in real life update, which will come out next Friday. I'm working on another balaclava, of course, and then I want to take some photos. I also need to get the tutorial filmed for this. I have my squares prepped and ready to go. I don't know, I just got off work a couple minutes ago and now I'm like tired and I'm like, okay, how do I also had to like do my makeup for a video for work. Don't want to let this makeup go to waste quite yet. Anyone else? When you put on a face of makeup and you feel like you gotta be doing stuff. But also it is so hot. It is 70 degrees today and they turned on the heat in my apartment. Thankfully I don't feel any heat coming in here, but my bedroom is like a sauna. I slept with the window open last night. Like I don't think I can control the heat in here in like my apartment. So that's like super annoying because like obviously I don't want to be opening up the windows in the dead of winter, which it isn't right now, but who knows what it's going to be like in the winter time, right? But the concert on Tuesday went super well. I actually ended up meeting 2 really nice people who are from the St. Cloud area, which is just like north of the city, is like an hour. The concert itself was amazing. Sueco is such a good performer. Like I just was floored by, you know, his voice and the way he like worked a crowd and all this stuff, but I didn't realize he was an artist that people would like mosh to. And I mean, I guess that's my own fault for not realizing that. But then also the theater that it was at the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis, and everything was just like general admission pit. And so I got there pretty early, and so I was like pretty close to the front. And so were the people that I met from St. Cloud. So like we were just talking, you know, and all of a sudden a bunch of people come and they like stand right in front of us, essentially like pushing us backwards. And we were like, hey, that's like not cool. And they were like, well, it was like your dumb idea, like you were standing close enough to the people in front of you, like blah blah blah, it's your fault. And I was like, Jesus, okay. And then a couple comes by, a man and a woman, and they're like, we're trying to get to our friends, and then they stop right in front of us, and then we're like, okay. And then those 2 groups started having a conversation about how like me and the people I just met were stupid for letting them through, but then got angry when we didn't let more of their friends through. And so I just like, that left a really bad taste in my mouth. And then like the crowds were, it was really intense, I'm not gonna lie. Like the crowd was crazy, and so I got pushed almost up to like the grate essentially, and I was next to this girl who like who had called us suckers and was like kind of rude to us, and she spent the entire concert like pushing me and like trying to elbow me and all this stuff, and I was just like what the hell is going on? Like there was just like no reason for like that behavior. And like I don't understand why people act like that. So if you go to concerts, don't be an asshole. It just was like just a rough experience. Like, I mean, mosh pitting, one thing, fine, you know, that's like one thing people, they have fun, you know, it's fine. I don't think people, like, I know that people get hurt in those, I don't think intentional, but like these people weren't participating in that, and then they were just like choosing to be rude. So whatever, I guess. Went to Commander Night last night. Played some Magic. That was fun. I actually won one game, so that was cool. Tonight and Monday night are the only 2 nights that I really can like hardcore market prep.
Eyes in every passing car, each face becomes.
Hello, it is Saturday morning. I have just been chilling. I was market prepping like crazy. I think I got 12 balaclavas done. Today is the drop deadlift gorgeous event. I'm super excited. Hi. Hi. Oh. The Minneapolis Star Tribune actually posted about it, which is like wild. I really think that it's going to be a big event. I really hope that like I sell well at it. I'm nervous, I'm excited. Trying to figure out what I want to bring for whips. I'm almost done with this back panel here for this Henley sweater, so I don't think I'll be bringing this. I can always like finish that tonight. I have been playing around in my head of like more mono-colored balaclavas so that I don't have to keep buying the Granny Square all-in-one yarn. While I like that yarn, you know, sometimes the color combos aren't for everyone. Sometimes people like other things, so I was thinking about bringing like a white, black, and a pink and seeing how that goes. Just like making some granny squares and then seeing where I end up, because the event is from 1 to 6 today, so it is pretty long. Friend Becca is going to be coming. She came over last night. We went to dinner at Reverie, and it is a vegan, like everything's vegan there. They actually catered her wedding, and it was so good. I had mock duck Korean barbecue tacos. Yeah, definitely 10 out of 10 would go there if you live in the Minneapolis area. Check out Reverie in Minneapolis. I think I'm going to bring like a white, a black, and a pink, and then I think I might bring this. I started it last night. This is going to be for another tutorial for a sweater. This is going to be the back panel. It is a bit long, but I love how drapey it is. So it'll be big, it'll be oversized, just like all my other sweaters, but I think it'll be really nice. I'm using Lion Brand Respun. This is 100% recycled polyester, which is why I'm kind of glad that it has, you know, a little bit more of an open gauge to it, because polyester already doesn't breathe at all. Same with like acrylic, which is why I like, you know, making acrylic sweaters with like big treble crochets, because it's like already going to be hot, so you might as well be able to have a little bit of airflow through there. This is what I'm going to be wearing. I still need to put some makeup on. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. It's almost 10 a.m. and load-in starts at 11:30. I don't have nearly as much stuff as I normally do. I have my 2 card tables and my chair. That weightlifting competition goes until 2, and then they're having, I think, like an after party sort of thing at this brewery, which is where the market is going to be. And I'm super excited. The event coordinator, his partner actually also does crochet stuff. She does more like homeware stuff, like hand towels, face scrubbies, like way more practical things. Like what I make is practical, but it's much more like personal style focused rather than like home focused, I would say. So I'm really excited to meet her. I love meeting other fellow crocheters. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I hope that it goes well. There's gonna be food trucks, and then, you know, the event ends at 6, and then I'll just be home for the night. I actually read a ton of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder last night. I think it was on page like 120, and I went into like 220 or something. Like I binged an entire 100 pages, which it is a YA book. Not like that's like hard to do, but it just like was getting so good. Like the stakes are heightening. I'm starting to really enjoy it, and I know that that's like kind of a series, so depending on how this one ends, I'll like look up the synopsis for the second one, see if it's more like library book or if I want to own it, because I want to like own series that I like, obviously, but I don't feel the need to own every single book I've ever read. So it's kind of that limbo time, because for example, like I read the Red Queen series years and years ago, but I've always wanted to own those books because I loved it. And I actually found 3 of the 4 books at a Goodwill recently. So I bought them, you know, for what, $1, maybe $2 a piece. And now I have 3 of the 4 of them, and I want to reread them, but you know, I'm not a stranger to like waiting for things that I want. Yeah, I had a really nice cozy night with my friend last night. We went to dinner and then we came back here. She helped me load up my car for tomorrow, which God bless, because I need to buy a wagon. I'm hoping that I can make like $60 or something, which is only like 2 balaclavas, but I'm hoping to like make at least $60 and then I can buy a wagon on Amazon, and then, you know, I can use that for groceries, I can use that for markets, I literally need a wagon. I think about it all the time, but you know, hopefully I can make enough to be able to purchase that. But then we also watched Eclipse, and that was really fun, and we had margaritas, like non-alcoholic margaritas, and it just was like so cozy. We worked on our whips. I did my nails. So I have been using Le Mini Macaroon, and it's like a gel polish, and I ordered, they had this thing going on their site where it was like 5 for $45 plus like a free little velvet pouch, and so I got the 5 and they finally came. I sent them to her place because I just don't trust the people in my building. So many people's packages have like gone missing. They're just little sticky fingers in my apartment building. So, but yeah, so I painted my nails last night. This one is called Pumpkin Spice Latte. It's really interesting because on Reddit people had like really bad reviews of it, but I don't know, I used to get my nails done a lot, so I feel like, not that I know how to do nails, that's not what I'm saying at all, but in the instructions that come with these gel nail polishes, they're like, do super thin coats. And then I think about the times that I've like gotten gel manicures and I'm like, yeah, no, they do super thin coats, and so that's why it's able to, you know, cure evenly. And a lot of people were talking about how, you know, it pools and like it doesn't cure evenly, and I'm like, that's user error. Like, I mean, and maybe it just didn't work for them. Not everything works for everybody, but yeah, so I'm very excited. I never do this orange, so it's like kind of odd to like see it on my nails, but it's so fall, it's so autumnal, so having a good time with that. And I love how like, I'm just like obsessed. Like I feel like really proud of myself. Like it turned out so good. I don't, because normally when I paint my nails, like I get polish everywhere. It's like not a good, it's not a very relaxing process for me most times. So like I'm really happy and proud of myself for how these guys turned out. And so this will last me for about 2 weeks, I think. So then I'll be ready to redo them for my birthday. It's almost my birthday. I'm so excited. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna try and film a little bit at the event. I'm normally so bad about it, but I need to be better, and I'm actually going to put the effort into being better. But I think it's time for me to go put on some makeup and get ready to go.
Recognizing you tore it out of me. Our hearts are full of unbelief, the part that others rarely see. She suffered enough, knowing that I won't walk away.
Hey guys, I'm going to end the vlog here. My markets didn't go super well this weekend, but you know, sometimes that's just how it is. I have another one scheduled for December, so I think for now I'm just going to, you know, keep focusing on me. I've got a lot of inventory. I'm gonna try and get some stuff listed online, see how things go. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment down below how your fall is going, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And I will see you guys next time.
Bye!